We are going to study important topics in basic concepts. Okay, I have completed limiting reagent. How to identify limiting reagent? Quantities of two reactants are given. There is limiting reagent. Quantities of two reactants are given or three reactants are given. Okay, there is limiting reagent. Stoichiometry is not followed. There is limiting reagent. One is stoichiometry is not followed. Okay. What is stoichiometry? We don't mix as per equation. Okay, there is limiting reagent. Quantities of A or B, A and B are given. Okay, you can expect there is limiting reagent. Okay, which completely consumed in the reaction. Okay, that is limiting reagent. For example, I am taking 4NH3 plus 5O2. Ammonia is oxidized to nitric oxide. It is given equation. So about 2 moles of ammonia is mixed with 3 moles of oxygen, which is the limiting reagent. So there is one logic. Given moles by equation moles. 2 by 4, 1 by 2, 0.5. Next, oxygen given by equation, given 3, equation 5, 0.6, which is the least, that is the limiting reagent. Least is limiting reagent. Least one is limiting reagent. It is one way. Least is limiting reagent. Second method. We have to do two calculations. It is first method. Least one is limiting reagent given by equation. Given by equation. It is given. It is equation. Second method, do two calculations. Suppose for ammonia. Next one, oxygen. Take the reactants. 4 moles of ammonia produce 6 moles of 4 moles of NO, for example. 2 moles of ammonia produce how much? Just 2 moles of NO. Next one, I take oxygen. 5 moles of oxygen produce 4 moles of NO. 3 moles of oxygen produce how much? 3 into 4 by 5. 12 by 5 is equal to 0.4, which is the least. It is the least amount. It is the limiting reagent. The least amount is produced, that is limiting reagent. Here 2 moles. You take ammonia, you get 2 moles. You take oxygen, you get 2.4. So it is not selected, this is selected. Least is limiting reagent. Okay. In NCERT, they have given lengthy solution on this. Just to do two calculations. Least one is the limiting reagent. So 2 minutes. Okay. I'll give one more thing. This is the equation 2A plus 3B plus 4C gives 5D, for example equation. Okay. So it is given 0.1 mole of A plus 0.2 moles of B. These three are mixed. 0.3 moles of C. These are mixed. How to identify limiting reagent? So I tell the first method, given moles by equation moles, 2 by 0.1. Sorry, 0.1 by 2. 0.05. B given by equation 0.2 by 3, 0.2 by 2, 0.10. Okay, given moles 0.3, the equation moles is 4C, 0.07. Okay, 0.07. So which is the least among this? 5 paisa, 10 paisa, 7 paisa. 5 paisa, 10 paisa, 7 paisa. This is the least. So A is the limiting reagent. A is the limiting reagent. Okay. So first one we have to find the limiting reagent, then only you can answer the question easily. Okay. Given by equation, given by equation, given by equation, least one is the limiting reagent. Okay. I give the simple thing. 2H2 plus O2 gives 2H2O. For example, formation of water from hydrogen and oxygen. Okay. 0.4 moles of hydrogen react with 0.6 moles of oxygen. First find the limiting reagent. Okay. This one you have to do in the rough notes. Given moles 0.4 by 2. 0.2. Oxygen 0.6 by 1. 0.6. Least is the limiting reagent. So hydrogen is limiting reagent. Least one is limiting reagent. So 0.4 by 2, 0.2, 0.6 by 1, 0.6. So compare these two values, 20 paisa, 60 paisa. 20 is the least one, it is limiting reagent. Okay. From this you can do calculation. Limiting reagent is hydrogen. 2 moles of hydrogen produce 2 moles of water. It is just to find only limiting reagent. You have to arrange this. Okay. Otherwise this leads to confusion. 0.4 moles of hydrogen produce how much? 0.4 into 2 by 2 is equal to 0.4. Answer is 0.4 moles of water. The limiting reagent. Okay. First one you need to identify the limiting reagent. Then you solve the question. Identify the limiting reagent, then solve the question. Next one we have molarity. Molality. It is capital M. Number of moles per liter. Number of moles of solute dissolved in 1 liter is molarity. Weight by gram molar mass into 1 by V liters. It is the formula. Number of moles per liter of solution. 1 liter of solution. N by 1. Okay, number of moles per 1 liter of solution. It is weight by molar mass. Molality. Tell me molality small m. Number of moles of solute in 1 kilogram of solvent. Number of moles. Both cases we take moles of solute in 1 kilogram of solvent. Here we don't take solution, we take solvent. Try to understand. Here difference we take solution. Here we take solvent. Okay. So molality is equal to number of moles by weight of solvent in kilograms. You can write number of moles into 1000 by weight of solvent in grams. Okay. So first you learn the formula. So to work out this, what are important? Volume, moles. Volume, moles. How to find moles? Weight by molar mass. You should know weight. So you want to solve any question. What are important in this concentration terms? Weight of solution, volume of solution, weight of solute, weight of solvent. Okay, weight of solvent, weight of solute B, volume of solution. These four are important. Then you can solve all the questions related to concentration terms. What are important? Weight of solution, A plus B, weight of A plus weight of B, volume of solution, volume of A plus volume of B. Okay, weight of solute WB, weight of solvent WA, If you know this, you can solve most of the questions. Okay? Suppose find small m molality of 4% aqueous NaOH, 4% by mass. Find molality of 4% by mass of aqueous NaOH. So what are important? Weight of solute 4 grams, weight of solution 100 grams plus percentage by mass, weight of solvent 100 minus 4, this is equal 96 grams, grams. Be careful. Molality is number of moles, 4 by 40, number of moles, okay, into 1000 by weight of solvent. What is weight of solvent? This. So 100 by 96. 100 by 96. 1.03. 1.03 is moles per liter, moles per kilogram, units. So when you understand the data carefully, 4% by mass, 4 grams of solute in 100 grams of solution. Okay, here B is solute, A plus B is, A plus B means it is solution, A means solvent. So substitute here weight of solute, weight of solvent. You can work out the question. Okay, I will discuss the remaining later.